All right. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are good. Tonight we are, oh man, I don't even know how to explain it. We are going to be getting into a subject that is going to get at your heartstrings. Um, Moderators, please know that there's no disrespect allowed whatsoever in the comments or in the chat, on panel. Um, this is the first and only warning everybody gets. Moderators, first time them out for an hour. We're not playing around. We're not playing any games tonight. We're not fucking doing all that shit. Time them out for an hour. If they come back in after an hour and they still want to do it, well, then I will ban them. Just let me know what's going on. We're about to hear a story. I heard it a year ago. It's one of the most. It's one of the most hellacious stories I've ever heard in my life. But in the end, it's one of the most courageous, and I'm choking up already. Um, it's one of the most courageous stories about from anybody I've ever heard, and how they've managed to make it this far. It's amazing, and this will give you a little bit of insight onto who Midnight Valkyrie is. And without any further ado, here is the guest of honor. Midnight, how are you tonight, sweetheart?
Um, I'm not great, but I'm here.
Well, that's always a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I know that this world would be a lot less of a place without you in it.
That's kind.
So, however you want to start, Midnight, go ahead and start. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to bring it
I'm
in.
just gonna take a minute. I'm just gonna take a minute and just like try and get my head in order and stuff. And yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like I've had far too many minutes to think about this, but yeah.
sounds good to me. You take this. This is your time, so you take as much time as you need. Everybody will be understanding and will have no problem with it. And you know how this
Yeah.
you know how this works. We did it last year, sweetheart. Anytime you need
I
to take a
know.
break, you just tell me. We'll take a break. We'll go backstage. We'll do whatever. One step at a
Yeah.
time. Anytime you want to quit, you know how it works. Anytime you want to quit, we walk away. We only share what you want. Uh,
Yeah.
I
Somehow
just
it
know
feels
I just know
harder
how
this
fucked
year.
up this is. Go ahead. Sorry.
It feels harder this year. It really does.
Um, I would agree with that. This would be the third time I've heard this story, and I can honestly say it definitely doesn't get any easier every time you hear it.
No. Okay. Well, are you guys home yet, or are you still on the road?
No, we're still on the road. I'll be home. I got about maybe 7 or 8 minutes before I'm home.
Well, why don't we wait until you guys get home?
Okay, that sounds good to
That
me.
sound
Let's
good?
just that sounds fine to me. That'll give me a little bit more time to get my shit together too. You know.
Yeah, I don't want you out there crying while you're driving. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's probably not the best of ideas. But I mean, I know it's late your time and all that, and I just don't want, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm almost home, so.
Well, that's good.
Well, I'll answer that. That one,
Huh?
I think I took care of it. Oh, someone was calling. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but
Oh.
we'll take this time and throw shout outs to everybody who's here, who's been hanging out already for the last 40 minutes or so. My phone died at the zoo, so there's that. Let's see. You guys
If
been
anyone
chatting
acts
it
up,
up.
Oprah's gonna throw her flip flop.
What's that?
Oprah said if anyone acts up, she's gonna throw her flip flop.
Yeah, Oprah's allowed to throw flip-flops if she needs to.
No, they don't have 7-Eleven in Scotland, only deal. But I'm pretty sure if Aaron stopped at one, he could throw it really, really, really hard and it might hit me in the face. I don't know.
Yes, right here. Yes, this whole live stream comes with a trigger warning attached to it.
Yeah.
If
big
you have
time.
children in the room with you listening to this, please do not let them hear this. Definitely, this is not meant for little ears. That's for damn sure. I think that's safe to say.
No, Martin, don't leave. I think what everyone means by acting up is like the last time we had quite a few comments that had to be deleted because there was people obviously making comments like referring to it was just this, it's just that, making it seem like what I went through was less. It shouldn't be as upset. So
Like
no.
none of that shit. Yeah, none of that shit will be allowed. We're not saying this is not a comparison on whose story is the harshest. That's just my opinion that this is the harshest story I've ever heard. I've heard quite a few of these. It's not a contest. This is about support and being there for somebody that we care about at a time of need. And this is the day. This is this. I don't know what else to say. This is a fucked up day. This is a fucked up day.
Yeah, big time. Although technically it's tomorrow now.
Yeah. Well, tonight. Yeah. Well, still, my time is technically right now. So.
Yeah.
Midnight Valkyrie's here. Yes, Cash is here. Thank you for being here, showing support. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
See Maria G in here. I'm getting ready to get off the freeway in a minute. What's that?
Said Opa's here. And Ole Dio
Opa's here.
and everybody.
Opa. Old Lady O's here.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Got all our peoples.
and then if you want anybody else to come up on panel, all you got to do is ask me. But until then, nobody else will be allowed on panel.
Yeah.
Once we get totally situated, at the end, people got questions. Of course, we'll only answer questions that you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll have a question throughout the interview. Keep it respectful is all I can say, because whether don't matter how much I like it, how much I dislike it, no disrespect will be tolerated tonight anyway. And that's the bottom line, and that's just how it's gonna go. I'm not too worried about it. We might get one or two assholes in here, but I'm really not counting on it.
No, I
So
don't think we will.
I'm not too worried about it.
No, I'm not.
But this is YouTube, so you never know. You know what I mean? And that alone, just getting up here telling your story for a second time on this channel and putting your business out there, that's a testament to your courage and strength right there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
South Fifth Avenue, right here. Freeway driving up done. Holy shit. 482.9 miles on the freeway in the last 2 days. I'm good with being off the freeway.
Damn.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Every time I come right here, I see that girl without hair.
Yeah. DeLorean? I wish I had a DeLorean. That would have been time.
A DeLorean would be cool. You know, going back.
What's that?
I said a DeLorean would be cool. You know, to go back.
Yeah, it would be. I know exactly what you mean by that, too, sweetheart. It would be. It would so fucking be worth it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would do it.
But that's never gonna happen.
Sorry, I kicked myself off panel. I'm really good at that. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it shouldn't be no. Yeah, there shouldn't be any deleting any comments. That's all I know. Yeah, Martin, Cash has got a not your typical person sense of humor. I don't really know how else to say it, but
But he's legit.
he means good. He means well. He's legit. He's a good guy. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, Cash is awesome.
Yes. He definitely doesn't have. He definitely doesn't have your typical. I don't know. You know, sense of humor. I guess. Like it's hard to tell if he's joking around or if he's busting balls or if he's being serious sometimes. Most of the times he's joking around and busting balls, but he doesn't mean any harm, for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Just got to drop my son off at the dorm, and then I'm going to run home. Can you take her to the boyfriends? Okay. Oh, not right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll take it whenever.
Whenever you're ready to go, then. I really appreciate everybody being patient. It took me a little bit of a while longer to get home than I planned, but
Traffic.
yeah, there was two wrecks on the highway. You can never plan for those things. I hope nobody got hurt in those wrecks because they look pretty bad. But we're almost there. Old lady O's in the house. There's an asshole get to know. Monroe and Cash. Reggie in here. I seen Opus comments a little while ago. All of you rest stop watchers, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. It don't matter to me. I'm not too extreme on that whole shit, but just hit one of them. That would mean the world to me.
Oh, he's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yes. Let's every time you guys feel like it, please throw them purple hearts out there for Midnight Valkyrie tonight. Definitely, she's definitely gonna need all of our support to get through this one. I know shit I am, and it's not even my story. Yes, right there, Opa. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's be her strength, because yes, this is a fucking crippling story.
Is your backpack back there, bud?
No, it's not.
I tried getting a meerkat for cash. I tried getting a tiger for myself, and I tried getting a giraffe for Opa. I tried getting a fucking sea lion for Midnight Valkyrie, but I just couldn't fit them all in my pocket. So there you go. Nope, no meerkat. Sorry.
Double the size.
I don't know. That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of at the moment.
Oh, could have got a penguin.
They didn't have any fucking penguins this year.
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. Most of like I wasn't very happy with the zoo. I mean, I'm bitching about it a little bit, but I'm not really good. Like most of the exhibits were empty this year. It's fucking messed up.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know.
They moved the elephants to summer.
Yeah, we didn't get to see the elephants, rhinoceroses, none of that shit.
Well, that shit.
None of that shit. We did see a lot of shit though.
Yeah.
Huh?
When do you
Anytime soon. Love you, bye. He's so fucking hard to deal with sometimes. Man. Breaks my heart, man. Okay, there's some more purple hearts. We'll get these some. We'll get him here. Okay. I promise you guys, I'm on my way home. I'm sure Midnight don't mind the extra long break.
No.
Oh, what's up, Dark Dragon? Look at that. Got your man in there supporting you too. Look at all that purple hearts for Midnight. There you go. For my amazing wife. And you are an amazing fucking wife, girl. Straight up. We're just going to leave that comment up there for the. How about that? Got love coming in for you all the way around, Midnight.
Yeah.
It's like Opa said, let's be your strength, because this is a fucked up one, man. Midnight, don't chew off those beautiful nails. You're already missing one, and it's not the middle one, Opa says. Don't be chewing off them nails, girl. You got an amazing husband. Tell you what, anybody that can put up with a firecracker like you is good in my book. I've only just been able to join as I've just finished work and I have tears. See, yeah. Dark Dragon says, yep. You are an amazing man, my friend. And I appreciate you taking care of my sister like you have, bro. For real. That's what I mean, man. Because once the story gets started, you'll see why. You'll see why, Cash. I know. It's one of those stories, man. Get this fucking light with you and get going soon. Oh, I almost went on that light. Yep. Oh, Midnight. He is truly an amazing man. That's for sure. Stupid. Yeah, right. We're gonna blame it all on the onions, right, Cash? Right, Cash? Yep. Yep.
Yeah, someone's definitely cutting onions.
Fucking onions, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm putting that one back up there for a while. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. 8 blocks and I'm home. 8 blocks and we're home.
Traffic's been just everywhere. Wow.
Yeah. Especially for a Thursday. Oh,
Come on, change read. They'll know you.
3. Oh, Cash has got a meerkat in his eye. I don't even want to know how you did that, sir. See? That's what I love. That's what one thing I love about this community. Right there. Right there. At Cash. Okay, just watch your story. I'm sorry. Yep. That's what I like seeing is when the disagreements happen, they get straightened out.
Yeah.
Everybody's still all kosher at the end of the day. People going after people and fucking, all this hatred and shit. It's not what we're about, man.
It's supposed to come together, not
Yep,
let you
exactly.
walk by.
4 blocks. 4 blocks in the house. 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 blocks in the house. All right. See, Cash says, Martin, you have nothing to apologize for. I am sorry if I offended you. Yes, exactly. Thank you for saying that yourself, Cash. Yes, Cash can come off as a bit odd, for sure.
Yes, he thought.
Yeah, yeah. But he is a good guy. He's one of us through and through. He's the troll everybody likes.
Pretty much the
He's the troll everybody likes. 2 blocks. And I almost get in a wreck right in front of the house. Holy shit. Oh, Richie's there. Dogs. Hell yeah. All right. Got the top out of the trunk. House. And then we'll get going.
yeah. Yes.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to make
Oh.
hand it to me. Sorry, use it.
Mm. Oh my. I don't know. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me now? Sound quality ain't good.
Stop.
It's still trying to load. Martin, can you hear me? Midnight, can you hear me? Are you back on yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
I know. Okay, okay. All right, I'm home, so anytime you're ready to start, sweetheart.
Okay. So, when I was little, we'll go with when I was little. Basically, the day I was born, there was a girl who was a day older than me. I grew up with that girl. We were best friends. We were inseparable from basically forever. Like, I don't remember a time where we weren't friends, to the point that my mum was often asked if we were twins, or like her parents were asked, like, how come we didn't know you had twins, stuff like that. But she was my best friend. She wasn't family. Well, she was in a way. But
Sisters without having the same parent, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
she lived with her mum and her dad and her older brother. Um, she always had this uncle who kept coming over for holidays and stuff because he lived abroad. And he was the exotic uncle. Like, everyone wanted to be around him, and well, every time he visited, we seen it as, well, we're getting stuff from it because he lived in Spain. So he'd always bring back nice things and presents and stuff. And he did, he treated me like a niece too. Then when we were 8, he moved back from Spain. And he moved in with his brother, who was my best friend's dad. He then took on the role of the fun uncle. He would babysit us. But that wasn't all he did. He interfered with us on an almost daily basis. From the age of 8 to the age of 15. When it finally stopped. Now, this was someone, or a house, sorry, that I was in, maybe not every day, but if I wasn't at her house, she was at mine. We had sleepovers, even on school nights, because we went to the same school. We had the same friends. Her uncle only interfered with us when we were both there. Which sounds strange because someone with that sort of liking towards children, which is fucking disgusting, you would think he would take any opportunity that he could. However, I think he got some sort of sick kick out of making the one watch the other have things done to them. It all started so innocently. We both attended dance class. There were times where, like, we would be doing competitions or exams or whatever, and he would help us put on tights and stuff, and you don't think anything of it. You think it's an adult there helping us, helping you get dressed. I didn't realise as that little girl that he was getting a sick thrill out of it. To this day, I don't know if he had images. I don't want to know. But it's not just the fact that he interfered with me and with my best friend that hurts. Sure, it sucks. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But the really hard part is I had to be the strength for both of us. Exactly 20 years ago. On the 9th, well, in the UK it's now the 19th of July. This is what I class as being 20 years from the bravest day of my life. But unfortunately with that comes the 18th of July, which was the worst day of my life. Which led me to see things I'll never be able to erase from my brain. I wake up every morning with the same image in my head. We had been out. Fuck.
Just breathe, sweetheart. Take it slow.
I know. We went out to a local under 18s nightclub thing. It's a nightclub, but they had like under 18 nights where we went every week. And on the way home, I suggested that we messed around with silly string, which ended up in my hair. So we went back to her house and I had to go in the shower. I had no option, my hair was stuck together. But I had fun. If only I had known that going in that shower was going to result in complete devastation to my life, I would have dealt with having sticky hair. I got out that shower and I seen something that I'll never forget. Ever. I walked back into her bedroom and she was laying on the floor. Next to her was an empty bottle of vodka and an empty packet of, well, several empty packets of pain relief medication. She had also
I still can't get out of that.
cut her wrists and slashed her own neck in a bid to free herself from everything that he did to her. I only got a further 6 minutes with my best friend before he died in my arms. He stole the one thing away from me that meant the most. The only thing in my life that means more to me now is my husband and my children. But I will never, ever forgive him. There was an investigation because I had to tell. I had to be our voice. I'd spent 7 years being scared because her uncle was the type to threaten us with this'll happen or that'll happen. So I was terrified. Even when I did tell, I tried to take the blame. I tried to say that it was my fault that he did these things. You know, I tried to. I didn't want him to find out that I had told anyone. The last thing she said to me was, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Was the only words she said to me before she died. She knew. And from that day, I knew I had to be our voice. He was arrested and he was charged. He tried to convince the police that I had inflicted the injuries and I had convinced her to kill herself. That was found to be false. But while the investigation was ongoing, I wasn't allowed to attend her funeral. So he took that from me too.
Piece of shit.
He was charged, as I said, 3 weeks before he was due to stand trial on multiple counts of interfering with minors. I can't remember what the actual charge was called, but he hung himself. We never got justice. He took the coward's way out because he knew he was going to go to prison. He was quite happy to interfere with kids, but he wasn't happy at the thought of people in jail finding out what he'd done. Because he knew that he would have been probably severely hurt. So he took the coward's way out. And for the last 20 years, I've slowly built myself from the point where I didn't leave the house. I didn't go to school. I could barely function. I couldn't even go near where she lived as much as I wanted to. Her older brother moved to Australia because he couldn't cope. Her parents moved further up, like up north in Scotland. And yeah, that's why the 18th will always be the worst day of my life. But the 19th is the bravest day of my life. Because I did what I had to do. And I'll
Absolutely.
continue fighting the fight because she can't.
Oh yeah.
Your way of making sure that your friend lives on forever with you, for real.
Yeah. Yeah. I've actually walked around all day today with a hoodie with the sleeves pulled up because when we were 14 we were messing around and she drew a tattoo on my arm.
What was the tattoo of?
Don't you remember?
I don't. I honestly don't remember. As soon as you say it to, I know I'll remember.
I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm gonna try and show you if I can with this bloody phone. Can you see it?
Yep,
Is it
I
upside
do
down?
remember. Yep, I do remember.
I'm trying to hold my phone and it's not working properly.
You're good. You're good.
You're doing so good.
You're
Right.
good.
Enough of that. But yeah, it took a while, but I got that tattoo. And to me, it's sort of like she's with me because I have that.
Absolutely.
I
So
guarantee she's with you. I'm guaranteed.
That girl
yeah,
walks beside you every single day with her head held high with you, girl. I'm telling you right now.
I believe that.
You know, this is just an example of how atrocious these parasites are. And people
Yep.
just sweep this shit under the rug. And it's hard for me to understand. And hearing these stories is it's never easy. Never easy. It's never easy to tell these stories. And I just don't understand why there's not.
But it's also an perfect example of bravery.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like it wasn't an easy thing to get Midnight to come up here and feel comfortable and do this the first time. And girl, the courage and
Yeah.
bravery you display every single day by being here is amazing. And
An inspiration for everybody.
yeah, my wife just said, you're an inspiration for real.
I don't feel like I am.
Well,
But
everybody,
thank you.
everybody, throw some purple hearts in here if you believe if you feel the same way I do that she's an inspiration for other people. She is brave. Catch says for real. So your hubby. So Dragon is your hubby.
Yep.
Yeah, you living happy now. He said.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm sure some
Apart from this one day a year
Yeah,
where I
she
get
is
to go off
brave.
the fucking rails.
Yep,
Hey, candy wrapper.
candy wrappers in the house.
Uh-huh.
So anybody's got any questions for sure? Anybody wants to know anything? She's open to ask whatever questions or answer whatever questions you guys might have.
Mhm.
I just want to say, for one, the courage you have and hearing your story for a second and third time.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that you're still here,
Me too.
for real.
Yeah. I omitted that part from tonight because, yeah, it's a
we
tough.
should all have midnight strength and courage. Absolutely. Cash said, no questions. Thank you, Midnight. But just let this one story show you and see and realize how fucked up this stuff can be because of one person's selfishness. How
Mhm.
many people did he destroy? Just utterly destroy along down the line. It's just
Yeah.
the victims go on and on forever, and people don't take this problem seriously, and I don't understand why. I really don't. Dark Dragon says 100% for sure. Martin Rose says Midnight Valkyrie, thank you for sharing. You are very brave, for sure. And just know
Well,
I'm wrapping you in a big old big brother hug right now, virtually, girl. Just know I got you right now.
I appreciate that.
You know, I'll never be the one to walk away. That's for sure. I'll always be here for you, no matter what, girl.
Yeah, that's true what Dragon said. There are victims that can't talk about things, but maybe one day they'll find their voice too.
Yep, maybe one day. And that's what the motivation. That's part of the motivation behind this channel. You know, is to get more
Yep.
people to talk about it. The more that people talk about it, the more relevant it becomes to more people, and the more likely it is that we can be able to make changes.
Yeah.
You know. Martin says, boss, I think people don't take it seriously because they don't want to think about it happening, like it's too terrible for them. You know,
I'd agree with
and
that.
I agree with that too. But imagine how terrible it is for the one that it's happening to. You know what I mean? And that for me, that outweighs any other feeling anybody could have. I think for me anyway. Maybe that's wrong of me to think like that, but that's how it is for me.
You see, I'm glad in a way that I've gotten to a point where I can talk about what happened to me
Yeah.
because I know that there are so many survivors out there. But I don't believe people are survivors of sexual abuse. I think they're warriors because everyone still fights that fight in their head.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they
Yep.
can talk about it or whether they bottle it up, have to keep it to themselves or anything,
Yep.
they're still fighting that fight.
Every day.
And every
Every
day
day.
that they wake up, they're winning that fight.
Yep.
Yep. Every
For
minute,
sure.
every minute, every minute.
Because there's so many of us that don't make it to the next day every single
Yep,
day, and it's not okay, you guys.
it's not.
It's not okay.
Don't start me off again.
I know, right? I'm gonna mute myself for a minute.
Are you okay? Please be okay.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I just gotta have a second, you know. I mean,
I know. As you said to me, I got you.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it because you know that's true, and I got you 100% no matter what.
Yep.
So yeah.
Midnight Valkyrie, you are a warrior like your namesake. Martin Rose says.
Damn right I am.
Mm.
Fucking damn right, one of the strongest warriors I know. That's for damn
Mhm.
sure. Let's do this. Drop a link here real quick. Yeah, I'm all right. These things are just always hard for me, you know, especially like when I'm real close to the person telling the story. It's just, and then I'm always thinking like, this shit's going on right now to some child out there in our world, and it's fucking not okay. We're too busy. We're too worried about all this other piggly ass shit, and these children are their lives are being destroyed every single fucking day, and it kills me. I know the struggle I went through. I feel the struggle that Midnight's gone through and still goes through like I do. Anybody else has been a victim of this shit, I feel it. And I know there's more victims being created day by day, every single fucking minute of every day, and it kills me. It crushes me. It really does. Yep, you're right, Cash. Life can be proper. Life can be a proper fucker in so many ways. Changes in a second.
Yeah.
Why we need more meerkats, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know Mom says, old lady O says, I know stories like Midnight are hard to share and listen to, but can help others to open up and brings awareness and why we all have to fight.
Fighting a good fight.
I know it's good to cry. I know it's good to cry, Martin, but I'm supposed to be the strong one right now for my sister. You know what I mean? And it's just fucked up situation all around.
Hey, guess what?
What's up, sweetheart?
My dragon's home.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Evening all.
But
Yep. So I dropped the link. If anybody else wants to jump up on panel and join
come
us,
talk
that's
to
fine.
us. Come love us.
But once again, thank you for sharing your story. I know how hard it was for you.
Yeah.
But
It was harder this time.
Crying don't make you weak.
No, definitely not.
I was taught that by a very, very strong woman.
Oh, shiny.
oh. But you know, and just if you think about it in a logical manner, just I mean, this is just one story of survival. You know, this is just one story of abuse. This is just one story of suicide because of abuse. This is just one story. There's so many other stories out there that we shouldn't even have to be talking about them right now, but we have to.
Yeah.
And that's the way that I think we can do what we're supposed to do and make a change and make a difference in the world. I really do.
Yeah. Martin, I actually can, like, well, not from me, obviously, because, yeah, well, you heard me. But Dragon struggles to cry.
Yeah. I used
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. He really, really does. And I'll be honest, the whole time that we've been together, I've only seen him cry twice.
Wow, that many times? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long ass time, though.
Yeah. My wife, she was probably the first 13 years we were together. She never seen me cry one time. All right, I'll fucking find a meerkat and do an interview with a meerkat, okay?
You best
Yeah.
do. For Cash has a nervous breakdown.
Oh. But yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Like the closer and closer it got to the time to do this, I kept on telling myself, you know, kept on trying to pump myself up and tell myself, you know, you're ready, you got this, and
I was sat talking to Opa and another person, and a few times I actually turned around and said to her, I can't do this. I really cannot do this. And even right before you got home, I had to take myself outside for 5 minutes because I was ready to just Bottle it.
Just say, I'm glad you did it.
Yes, I'm glad you decided to go through with it. Of
Again.
course, you know me, you know, the big old asshole I am, you know, I would have pushed and shoved you. You know. Yeah,
Obviously.
right. Yeah, just horribly pushed you and shoved you to do it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and then I know this might not be whatever, but whatever. Like this live stream will not be monetized. I will not make any money off of anybody's story ever, nor would I want to in the first place. I just feel like that needs to be said, just to get it out of the way in case anybody wants to try to say something or anything. I don't play that game. Like the people who know me know that about me. People who don't, now they do. And
yeah. Are you okay?
I might be a monetized channel, but I'm not a prick. I do have a heart, and I would never do that on anybody's story. So, you know,
Hold on.
I mean, I am a
have
prick.
to do this
I
just
don't
for
have a
cash.
heart.
I have to do it. Hold on one sec. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, you're right. Crying is strong. Yep. Brave and important.
There we go.
Oh man. Oh, there you go. There's your damn meerkat cash. There's your meerkat cash. Cash said you did great, Midnight. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Midnight just know there's so many. Midnight just know there's so many of us that are here for you. Just so you know. Absolutely. I know, right? Give it. Well, it's because I don't know. I just don't like. But if anybody wants to throw, I'm sure she would be willing to take, you know, a Cash App or a PayPal. If you guys want to do that, that's on you. But that's not what it's about for me doing this. So,
Oh,
hey,
Cash, you didn't have to.
there you go. All right. I'll make sure you get that too. Cat says for Midnight Dragon and Meerkat. All right. There we go. If you don't know,
I missed my damn avatar, so I'm changing it now.
bye, Meerkat.
Bye, Meerkat.
If they don't know, they soon get to know, boss. Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Our Ross Dashbox, BBX, whatever it is. Sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing weird names, but there you go. $4.99 chat coming in for Midnight Dragon and Meerkat. We'd love to see that. For sure. That was very nice of you, Cash, for sure. Yeah. I appreciate it. I know she does too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Have to go fix Dad dinner. All right, Candy Rapper. But nobody else wants to come up and join us, huh?
I think they should.
I think they should too. Bunch of chicken shits.
I think Opa should.
I think Opa should. I really think Opa should come up here and join us. It's been a long time since I had since I had Opa up here on my panel.
I think we should have Opa and Old Lady O and Martin and everybody should just all come up.
I got 10 places. I'm not greedy. Hell yeah. Why not? Why we shouldn't waste them? If there's 10 spaces, we might as well fill them on up.
Dragon says tough shit, he ain't joining.
Well, yeah, well, okay, that's fine, Dragon. I'm only saying that because you're fucking 3.5 foot taller than me and fucking way bigger than me.
He's not that tall.
Yeah.
And still I'm the scary one. Damn.
I'm more afraid of you than I am just about anybody else who walks the face of this planet. I'm not even shitting. And I'm not afraid of much. I'm really not. But
Funny
I
that. Me
definitely I wouldn't want to cross you in a dark alley, let alone a light alley.
neither.
I wouldn't want to see it coming. Oh shit. All right, I hate to do this. 5-minute warning, everybody. 5-minute warning. Everybody knows what that means. If you don't know, 5-minute warning means you better start filling up this panel. If it doesn't start getting filled up, this live stream will end, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't want it to end, do you? Come on now. There we go. There we go. I like hearing that sound. There's my mom. Add her to stage.
Yay!
Midnight
Hey,
twisted
Mom.
my arm. Hi.
I know, right?
Yep.
I didn't do
Oh, there's
anything.
another one. Hot damn. We're on fire. We're on fire.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Hello.
Just to show what kind of person I really am. You know what I mean?
Dum
What's up,
dum
B?
dum dum dum.
Hello.
Hey,
So,
B!
Hey.
Hey, beautiful. How is everybody?
Ow, my
Fine.
fucking knee! Ow! Ow! I just banged my
we're
fucking
So,
knee.
just a couple things.
I'm good.
Just
I'm
a
good.
couple things that Midnight
Hold on 1 second. I
actually handed
have to
to
help
you.
Dragon with something. Yeah, fuck. Yes. Oh, no screaming. Right.
Ugh. Going on? They're talking in the background.
I got my ears open.
Stop. Stop.
quit it.
Like, yeah, it is.
You're not gonna eat that whole bag. You already ate that whole bag? Where's it at? Oh, okay.
The 5-minute warning, Cash, is if somebody doesn't join me up on panel and within 5 minutes, I just end the live stream because I hate being on panel by myself. And I kind of figured, Midnight and I really didn't want to be up here by ourselves, so I threw out the 5-minute warning. It's kind of my way of guilt tripping people into coming up on panel. So there you go.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough. Though I think we come up and show a bit of support, like verbally as well as in writing.
And I appreciate, gosh, and I appreciate it for sure. For sure, I'm sure Midnight does too.
And we're back.
Appreciate hearing the story.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see, got Midnight Valkyrie, got Old Lady O, got Martin Rowe, got B, and myself up on panel right now. Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Half a panel.
Make it run rest up.
8.
Anyone else coming up?
What's up, Tricky Nikki?
Hi, Tricky Nikki.
Well, hi.
Oh, hello.
All right. We're filling her on up today.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Elaine? How are you, hot damn?
How are you, sunshine?
Doing
Hi,
all right.
Elaine.
Doing all right.
Hi. How is everybody?
All good.
Good. I finally caught one of your lives.
Yeah.
What a life to catch. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly.
Midnight was
I
telling her
apologize
Midnight
to
story.
back.
anyone who knows what trauma.
Midnight's telling us her story about her story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pulling at the heartstrings today.
Uh-oh. That's no
Yeah.
fun sometimes.
Well, it's just an important topic, and she's an inspiration to me on how strong she is, the kind of courage she has to be able to come up and tell such a tragic and devastating story,
Yes,
and it's just so important, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that fact. So
I agree. I agree 100%.
you know, we're all here to lift. We're supposed to be lifting each other up and supporting each other, not breaking people down and stepping on their backs. So.
My
Right.
nephew's taking stickers out of his shoes. Yeah. So, you guys are doing okay though? Goddamn wind.
Yeah, we just got back into town. My son had a concert last night in Salt Lake City, and we took him to that. Stayed at a hotel, and we went to Hogle Zoo. It's a kid zoo this afternoon, and
Well, good.
just got home. Just got home.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So you had a little mini vacay, huh?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it was good to get out. It was good to get out with my wife and kids for sure. My son had a blast at his concert, so that's good.
Yeah.
Cash, you're so funny, bro. His moan.
Yep.
Cash says, "I talk the talk. I do not walk the walk."
I do, bro. Just saying. 'Cause I'm
Trying to
creepy.
figure out how to free chat. I'm on a phone. I usually don't.
Oh, go to your far right on your, and then it should show you at the top. It'll say private chat and comments, and so you should be able to go into the comments. Then you have to scroll all the way down to see the.
My screen doesn't even move. And I see where
Huh.
the mic, the cam, the chat, but when I tap on the chat, nothing comes up. That's weird. Oh well. Hello in chat.
Is Midnight back yet?
I'm back. I've been
Hey,
back for
beautiful.
ages.
I'm
Hello.
sorry. I just wanted to pop up and say a couple things. Like,
Okay.
first, let's start with how strong you are. For
Well,
you to not only just talk about your story a second time, but to do it where a world can see it.
Yeah.
Right.
That is amazing and very inspiring. For as strong as a person that I am, I can't even tell my story.
Hey guys, what's
I
up?
have the only time that I have talked about it was to the officer, my
yeah.
statement. So I give you all kinds of props, babe. Oh my God, wow. To find out that you lost a friend in the meantime, the only thing that I can really say to that is that she didn't have the strength to go on with it, but gave you the strength to carry on for the two of you.
Yep.
For her to say she didn't think she was going to make it makes me think that she regrets it, knowing that she was leaving behind a lot of pain with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are amazing. You are amazing to do what you do and to talk about it.
Well, I try.
A bit.
The other bag of Tuckies.
So
The other bag of Tuckies. Open.
No, you need something else.
Okay.
Sort of off topic, but my Snapchat was recently hacked.
Oh no.
So basically, they were like adding random people, and at first I thought it was because I had a couple to drink, and then maybe I added this person by mistake, and I was like, oh okay. Like maybe that's what I did. But then I started getting like 4 or 5 like ad backs on Snapchat, and I was like, bruh, like what? Like no, this can't be right. Like no.
Well,
So
I'm gonna
I
get down. I'm gonna get down. I just wanted to say thank you, Aaron, for letting me, or get to know, for letting me come up and say my piece with her, support her. Um,
You know,
yeah, she is strong.
regardless of what anybody might say, I'm not that kind of an asshole. You know what I mean?
mm,
This ain't about me and you. This ain't about anything else besides my sister Midnight at the moment. That's it.
Well, I never thought for once that you were.
I didn't say
I
you
really
did.
don't.
I didn't say you did.
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
said that
no,
because I said that because I know I'm an asshole, but I'm not as big as an asshole as some might think.
well,
I
I
don't
know
no,
I'm a
think
no,
bitch.
you're good guys,
That's
right?
Mr. Asshole to you.
Get sorry, I'm mixing people up. Ignore me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't here for the first time she told her story. We weren't really friends at that time. I think I knew her at the time. But the friendship we have and being here, for, like, she makes me want to talk about mine, but at the same time, I still don't think I can. I'm not a person to talk about things. I do
Well,
believe
just,
talking
just,
helps,
well, just so
but
you
I'd
know,
rather be there for people like you or her, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the people
well,
that do
just
talk help a lot of other people.
yeah,
They help people.
like, and just so you know, like the strength it takes to tell your story,
Yeah.
it's hard to come by. But the feeling you get when you're done and it gets out there and people know, I'm getting goosebumps just remembering, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's life changing.
Well,
This is something that you shouldn't have to carry around with you by yourself for the
no,
rest of your life. It's
no.
not.
What
I agree.
what do you
All
guys
that
think
does,
of the Trump that he got
hang
shot
on,
at? Like what do you guys think of the Trump shit?
hang on, beyond the terror. Hang on, we're not. I don't want to sound rude, sweetheart. You know I love you with all my heart, but we're not talking
Yeah.
about that tonight. Tonight, right now, we're
Uh,
talking about Midnight Story, and that's what we're focused on
uh,
tonight because this is a hard day
okay.
for her. So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. No worries.
okay, okay, but this is a topic that nobody likes to talk about, and
Yeah.
B, you're walking, talking proof of that. You don't want to talk about it for your reasons, and that's sad that you feel that way
Yeah.
because
All I
the
can say
emotions and
is,
shit that
you
you
guys
bottle
think
up that
I'm
comes
gonna
along
tell
with
this story again next week? So fuck off.
it.
Well, but that's the difference between her and I and a couple other people is, you know, I give you guys 100% props. I do. My reasoning behind not being able to talk is I literally cannot talk about my emotions.
No.
It's not just that. You know, there's other things that I've been through, and I clam up. I don't.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm just, I'm not trying to pressure you into telling your
Mhm.
story. I would never do that. I'm not that kind of person. But
No.
No.
I know what kind of fuckery it was for me to deal with not telling anybody about what happened to me. And
Mhm. So
every day since then, I
so
get stronger and stronger.
I'm not trying to like change the conversation. I'm just that if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, you're good, sweetheart.
I think
It is. It is hard.
Well,
Like,
I just do. I hand it to those that talk about their stories. I really do
yeah.
because I don't have the strength to talk about things that have hurt me. I just deal with it and move on and hope that it never happens again. You
Mm.
know, I less will support somebody big time in that story or in their tough times. and I can't honestly say that I've never told my story. I've mentioned the fact that it's happened to me and what was involved, but I've never put it out there.
And I think that's okay too, because just because one person can find the strength, like I felt like I had to get our story out there. But if you can't, that's okay too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone
There's no
deals with things differently.
Right.
like my wife. Like my wife. I want her to so badly come up and tell her story so you guys actually understand and get an insight on her situation. But I still don't pressure her. I hope someday, I really do. I hope and pray that you are able to one day speak to somebody openly about what happened. Whether it's on this channel or somebody else's channel or not even on YouTube, just anybody. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel about yourself, and the weight of the world will be lifted off your fucking shoulders. I guarantee you that, just by speaking to somebody about it. It don't have to be me. It don't have to be, you know what I mean? And just know that if, like, there's strength in numbers, and we might not see eye to eye.
Right, and that's why I can sit here and support you guys. And I hate the fact that I can't tell my story, or I choose not to talk about my story, because I feel like, that makes you guys feel a certain way about me that I don't like feeling. But it's not because
no judgment,
of any certain
ever
reason whatsoever.
No judgment ever for that, man. No judgment. You not wanting to talk about your story has no effect. It makes me feel sad. It makes me feel sad, and that's the honest to God truth. Nobody should ever have to carry. Yeah, nobody should ever have to carry around that kind of pain with them for the rest of their life and not talk about it. It's sad to me, and just like Midnight's friend. Some people take their own lives over this shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what you would do or any of that, but I'm just saying, like, it can help.
I had
it can
times.
definitely help. Yes, it does help. So just
I had a lot of times.
Just know this goes out to anybody that has ever been in the situation that any of us have been in, that have been sexually abused. I got you. It don't matter if I like you or not. If you've been sexually abused, I got you. And I mean that shit. You can ask Midnight. She knows when I say that, I mean that with everything I fucking am. Nobody should ever have to walk around carrying the fucking pain of this happening to them, because it's not okay. It's just not okay. Us not telling our stories about this and carrying around that pain, it just continually gives them power over us. And regardless of whether you see it like that or not, that's the fucking reality of it. That's the reality of it.
I agree with you, but see, in my time, okay, so I don't have much of a support at all, in life, period, right? It's always been me against the world. And I do feel safe here, and I have thought about it, and I almost came to the point where I was going to at one point in time. But what happened what changed my mind was the fact that I had to relive it all over again in detail, because all of a sudden, 32 years from the day it happened, they were calling on me to testify. And it's crazy because you don't get to testify after 10 years. 30 some years they wanted me to testify.
Wow.
Just to
Crazy thing about it is the guy's still out.
Yeah.
He's still out.
Hang on.
The fact of the matter is, no matter how it was done, in my opinion, it's not how it was done to any of us. It's the fact of the violation that we felt, the pain that it caused, the destruction that it does to our lives. It's the aftermath that matters more than the what happened or how it happened.
Yeah. B, can you?
And that's my opinion, you know.
B, I hate to cut you off, but But can you jump down off the panel and then come back up? They're saying that there's real bad feedback coming from you.
Oh,
So they're having a hard
absolutely.
time. They're having a hard time hearing you. So if you could jump down and jump back up, that would be fine. That'd be great.
Will do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut her off or anything, but there's no point in carrying on if people can't hear her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So remove from stage. I'll just remove her real quick because I'm sure she'll pop back up. I might have to drop it again. Do that.
Did we lose?
But again, Midnight, I really thank you for having the courage and strength to come up here and tell your story once again, for sure. For sure.
Your channel.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cash, I don't think anybody's bringing back a meerkat, bud. Now I got 2 bees on here.
I think library has Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get a hold of the power company and see what's what. Okay, there's 2 bees on here, so I'm gonna get rid of one of these. I'm not sure which one to get rid of. I hope I can get rid of the right one. Add a stage. Add the stage. Remove the stage. Oh no, I removed you, Midnight. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Add the stage. Okay. I got it.
How dare you?
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh. I know, right? What a fucking asshole. Maybe I am that big of an asshole.
Terrible.
Okay, now try it. Now try it. For fuck's sake, what a fucking shit show, right, Cash? I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep, the coward unalives himself, and that's giving him credit for being something fucking, yeah, he's just a fucking all-out coward.
Bee's back up yet? She's still down there.
Is she? I don't see her. I don't see her in my back panel. No, I don't see her.
Oh, okay.
Is that me? Getting back to you? Maybe I need to jump down and come back up.
It could be me. I'm using my phone and it does feed back a bit sometimes. Do I sound alright?
The stage.
You sound fine.
Are you alive again?
I think so.
Right, yeah, there's 5 people now.
So we're gonna move some people around here. Midnight right there.
Yeah.
All here. Musical panel, everybody. So, okay, you there, B? Huh, what the hell?
B.
Somebody say something.
Hello.
Something.
Oh, something.
Right. Got some smart asses on panel today.
Do you really expect any less?
Well, of course not. I got you guys. I got the greatest community out here, man. Like I would never expect anything less. Come on now.
Bunch of smart asses.
You know, better than being a bunch of dumbasses up here.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we have those too. Not on panel, but we have those too.
Bees is on mute, boss.
I don't have her muted.
She said that
Oh.
I don't have her muted. I don't know how I have her muted. I'll see Oh, I don't know. I
You
don't know how I
muted
got it
yourself.
here.
Maybe she's muted herself. She might have muted herself.
Yeah, I did
Or she
hear.
might have done that thing where the Google doesn't let you have any sound. That happened to me earlier today. I just came down and went back up again, and it works. Do that, Bees. Bees, get down and get back up again. That'll do it. I know she's just done
Yeah,
that,
because
but
I
she
don't
might have
have
to
them
do it
either.
again. No, it's not you, boss. I think it's some problem today with streaming.
Yeah.
See, even Candy Rapper's getting involved in it. Something.
Oh yeah. So, like, that's one thing I'm a firm believer in is karma, and I know for a fact, regardless of how fucked up it sounds, these
No,
motherfuckers
come back here.
that don't get their justice here on this planet, they get their karma coming to them on this planet while they're still here for sure.
Uh-huh.
He's saying the meerkats deliver karma. That's what it looks like.
What's that?
He's saying that the meerkats deliver karma.
Come here.
Meerkat karma is the worst kind of karma you could ever have.
Yeah, I don't want to be getting some karma delivered to me by meerkats. That sounds terrible.
Me too. Sounds like the worst kind of goddamn karma you could get.
Yeah.
Meerkat karma is a bitch.
Meerkat karma's the worst. Yes.
Well,
I think meerkats should be allowed to be all over the whole earth because they're so cute.
Yeah, same.
My mum loves them. She thinks they're great.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we hear you.
And no feedback.
I'm glad you're back, Bees. I wanted to say something to you as well. Even though you don't want to talk about it to that extent, the fact you've mentioned it at all means that we know and that we've got it, and we know that you're going through it, and we can be there for you.
What was that?
I'm just saying, the fact that you don't want to talk about it in depth, don't worry about that. I mean, the fact that you've spoken about it at all, but we know about it, means that we can be supportive still. And we know that you're going through that, you're carrying it,
Nope. Beat Candy Wrapper, I would feel the same way as you do. Like I don't like I'm that kind of person that when I hear stories about people not getting their justice for doing this kind of shit, like they get whatever's coming to them. I hope their lives are as miserable as fucking possible. I hope they go through all kinds of bullshit and it's hard for them to find a job. I hope they get amputated at their fucking legs. I hope they fucking lose one limb at a time. They get whatever they get coming to them. Nah, they get what's coming to them for sure. Yep, that's for sure.
I mean,
So,
I'd go more for like removing individual toenails with pliers.
There you go. I'm
No,
down.
I'm only gonna join now because someone asked who, like, do you know? Have you guys ever heard of Chris Chan?
No.
Well, basically, he pretty much raped his mother. Like, he was riddled with dementia, and he was released from prison after like a month, and it's like, how the fuck can they release someone like that? You know?
Wow.
Right.
Well,
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
I get what
Hang
you're
on 1
saying.
second. Hang on. Hang on 1 second.
Case,
Hang on 1 second for me, please. I gotta jump off panel for a minute. I gotta handle some business real quick. We got home, and for whatever reason, they turned our power off. So I don't have no power right now. So I gotta get a hold of the power company and see what the fuck's going on with that. But I will be back. Okay. Please make sure moderators be on your toes, please. People on panel, please keep it good. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta get this taken care of.
Okay, so basically, Christian, he's you know, the autistic side is very prevalent with Christian, but he ended up fucking his mother, and he got put into prison for it. But he's out now. And it's like, how the fuck is he out of prison doing that shit? You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
I can only speculate, I guess. Some kind of like loophole because of the
Yeah.
fact he's autistic, maybe. And you said he's got
Poss-
some kind of mental problem, like dementia. Did you say it's young to have dementia? But people
No,
with autism.
no. His mother had dementia, and he took advantage of his
Oh, he took
mother.
advantage of her
Oh.
vulnerability.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Gotcha. She had it. Right. Sorry, I thought you said he had it. I thought it was a bit young.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can only assume it's some kind of legal loophole, like he had a really good lawyer or something, that used
It's
his
all about the
autism.
money and who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, justice can
Because
be
the
bought.
guy, I would say the guy that is responsible for mine is more or less who he knew. And because he was related, it's messed up because
Yeah.
all he got out of my deal was 6 months jail and 2 years restraining order. He couldn't be within so close of me. That was it. Now
Yikes.
Wow.
you're talking. They made a special reason. They had a special reason why they reopened me and was asking me to come in and testify. And the reason behind this was insane, but he still got away with it.
Yeah.
And the whole matter of the fact was her statement and my statement were so identical to the T that they were able to say, hey, if it happened to this person, but yet it happened to this person, how many years
Yeah.
down the road, how many people are in between?
Yeah. But what gets me is like this man, like he
All he
was,
got was 6 months and he's
yeah,
out already.
he's already out. Yeah, because like he was like, oh well, what I did with my mum was soul bonding, and it's like, bruh, like what?
Well, no, because this is the issue, and this is something that I've been trying to fight within the court system. Was the court system was what failed this girl, because
Right.
when he found out that I was testifying, he took the plea deal. What? How did the plea deal be in 6 months? How is that even possible?
Mm.
You
Wow.
brought me in to retestify how many years down the road, and honestly, it opened up a whole bunch of darkness in my life. Here I had been married for 16 years in the middle of a divorce, and he's finding out this happened to me. He had no clue.
We're still talking about Chris China here. Oh,
Well, I'm just talking about the justice system and how it's failing everybody.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's insane on how that works out. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt. I was just pointing out that it is. You're talking about this guy and how he got out and how this
Yeah,
happened, and it is. I mean, how does he take a plea deal, but the plea deal only be 6 months? How'd that work
yeah.
out? And you went through the extent of opening up a 32-year-old case.
Yeah. And the thing is, like this guy, like he's able to stream again and get money off people. Like like the thing is with this guy, he actually thinks he's Christ incarnate. That's what gets me. Like he's like so delusional that he thinks he's Christ, Jesus Christ, and it's like, bruh. Like I can't.
So what's his? So if he thinks he's Jesus Christ, why is he doing this to the women? Because You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus didn't do any of that.
No.
Right.
So
But I just don't understand the mindset, you know, like how delusional do you have to be to think that you're Jesus Christ, you know? Mm.
Yes. Right.
Because he was actually put in prison for a long time because of the crimes committed, but I think the time he spent in prison actually worsened his mind. I think.
Well, like his mental state deteriorated. What you're
Yeah,
saying. And then
yeah,
they let him
because
out on that grounds. That's what they did, isn't it? They let him out because he's probably getting persecuted in there, and they thought, look, yeah, well, he probably deserved it.
yeah. I mean, like if you're fucking your mother, you deserve to be put in fucking prison, dude. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I'm back. That didn't turn out very good.
Welcome
Fucking
back.
ridiculous.
You sound okay though, boss. Your sound quality's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The power
we were
company.
saying, there's this person on YouTube called Christian. I don't know if you've heard of him. But yeah, he got put in prison for having relations with his mother, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's like Jesus Christ incarnate. Like he's like really like yeah.
all right, well, I'm gonna get back down. I just wanted to get up and express how proud I am, and I really can't explain what how she made me feel. The fact that she had to go through what she had to go through, and yet can talk about it, and
I'll get it back on course. I'll get it back on course midnight for real. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm not trying to be a dick, but this isn't about anything else besides midnight tonight, you guys. We
Oh,
have to
okay.
keep, we got to stay focused on that. That's what this is
Yeah.
about. This is a hard time for her. That's why we're here, is to support her. We're not here to talk about Chris Chan. We're not here to talk about anything else really besides what Midnight needs. And right now, Midnight needs all of us to help support her. And this is the way we can do it. So let's get this
Okay.
focus back on the topic at hand, okay, guys?
My bad. My bad.
exactly. Midnight,
It's
I
all good.
love you, and I'm here for you, girlfriend. Anytime
Yeah.
you want to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to spark up conversation. That's all that was.
It's all good, sweetheart.
You know, I can sit here and say I'm sorry you had to go through it, but I know that doesn't really help. But just being here to listen, I know does help, and I'm here, and I just wanted you to know that. Anytime, anytime.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the chat, but I'll let you. I'll be on like the live chat, whatever.
You're gonna bounce off the panel, but you'll be in chat.
See you in chat.
Okay, sweetheart.
Okay.
I've spoken to her before. What's that lady called?
Beyond the Terror.
Okay, cool.
Beyond the Terror. Yep.
You know, a part of me believes that, you know, everybody has a destiny, and there's a reason why we go through what we go through. It doesn't always make sense, but I do try my hardest to make sense of it. Knowing that you lost a friend over it breaks my heart more than you know. Like, now it makes sense. It makes more sense knowing your story on the fact that you lost a friend over it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I I truly believe that the reason behind that was she was gonna I can't really say because I don't know, but possibly the fact that she wasn't gonna have the support she needed to make it through it like you did. So she,
I wasn't really left with a choice, to be fair.
What's that, hon?
Said I wasn't really left with a choice but to get through it. Did I try and follow her? Yes, I did. Have I tried several times since? Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Yep. Yeah,
Me
and
too.
I
It's
get
very
that.
fucking good at it.
You're definitely not to quote anybody out of place, but you're definitely fighting the fucking best fight you can fight at midnight. And I mean it with all I am and all my heart. Like, this world would be such a lesser of a place without you in it, especially to me.
I agree 1,000% on that one. You're right where you're supposed to be.
For real. What's up, Rich?
All right, girlfriend. I just wanted to come up and tell you the strength you have is, even though you feel weak sometimes, the strength you have is amazing. Just being able to talk about it is amazing.
Yeah.
It will inspire others and make them feel strong enough.
All right, I love you, girl. You know how to reach me if you need to, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here whenever, whatever time it is. Bye, everybody.
Fucking mic on mute.
Bye, B.
Bye, B.
We love
I
you.
said bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there we go. My mic came on.
I'm definitely gonna go back and
Thanks for coming up.
check your. Good to know.
Thanks for coming up and support my sister. Thanks for coming up and support my sister, B. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for letting me. I mean, seriously, I am.
I'm not a prick.
I know.
So there you go. And if I knew how to unblock you, I would have. If I knew how to unblock you, I would have unblocked you earlier because I was asked to unblock you earlier. But
yes, you were.
I don't know how to do that yet. I've done it once and I can't figure out how to do it again. So there is that. It's not an excuse. That's the actual reason why. But just know that I'm glad you came up. I appreciate it. Because
no, I've got
about
respect,
you and I. It's about my sister.
Being that I'm blocked, I got respect that you let me up here to support her. I do, and whatever's going on between you and I is for another day.
Absolutely.
I do want to talk to you about it, but not right now. This is about midnight.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'll put it in back chat. You can reach out to me when you're ready.
All right. But yeah, again, I appreciate you coming up and helping support my sister. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
I know how hard this week is for her every year. So listen to me talk about it like I've known it for 40 years. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't even 40 yet, cunt.
I know, right? Fucking young ones, man.
You gotta remember, I'm the baby of this operation.
Yeah, you're the little sister.
Normally, I run from things like this because it brings up too much for me, but I gotta be there.
A lot of people do.
I absolutely love her.
Most people do run from this topic, and they shouldn't. That's part of the whole entire stigma we're trying to get rid of. You know what I mean?
That's why it's gotten so bad.
That's why exactly, babe. That's why this problem has become so bad, is because people absolutely refuse to talk about it,
Or they're just too afraid.
or they're too afraid to come up with their own come out with their own story. It's heartbreaking to me.
Well, it protects the abuser, doesn't it? Because they're allowed to carry on. They're not being exposed
Yeah.
or shamed
I do
or
agree, and
recognised.
I feel like I kind of shame the community by not talking about it. But
Absolutely not.
No, don't
Absolutely
do that.
fucking not. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna completely overtalk you right now.
Because
Don't
I haven't even told my story. I'm afraid to even tell my story, so don't feel that way.
you hear that?
yeah,
You still
For
recognise
real.
the
Don't.
community.
Absolutely
See,
not. That's
Hopefully
see you.
someday we can be
See
strong
you.
enough and do it, you know? That's all we can say. Hopefully one day we will be strong enough.
I hope
for
and
real.
pray one day. I always said that I'd come out and talk about it once the guy got what he deserved. And being that I'm going to, I'm fighting with the courts right now, trying to figure out what the heck. Like, seriously, 32 years later, and he takes a plea deal, and the plea deal is 6 months? What the hell?
Yeah.
It's rubbish, isn't it?
That's when you got to
that's
start
not right.
questioning. That's when you got to start questioning the prosecuting attorney and the judges. That's what you got to do there.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's the
And
fucking issue.
honestly, I knew why he got what he did from me. And that was because he was related to the judge. But that
Oh my
ain't the
God.
same judge, so
That is
how is
correct.
he? I don't get it. I don't get his ties.
Yeah,
That
that's a
judge shouldn't
conflict
be
of
the one
interest.
taking his
It's a
case. It
conflict.
should
That's
be
a
somebody else
conflict of
that you're not
interest.
related.
Right.
That's
Well,
not
the fact
professional
that you
attachment at all, is it?
got like what 35 people that could be in between. A total of 35 people on top of me. And if you're talking 30 some years later, 32, whatever the number was, later, and it's the exact same, you don't think that it's the exact same through every single one of them?
We'll see about that, New. We'll see about that. Welcome to your final challenge.
Fucking Cash says I have physical and mental scars. Suggest most here do. That's why you fit in so well here, my friend. Because there's not one of us in this community, regardless of whether that scar is sexual abuse or whatever it is. We've all got them. We've all got them traumatic scars, and we're all just trying to get through this fucking world as good as possible.
We gotta stick together.
But yeah, we have to stick together. We have to fight for what's right, dude. For real. And what's right is getting this shit taken care of, man. You're right, Cash. Times need to change. Absolutely. Some judges still have wearing a skirt. She asked for it. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. This is 2024. It's a new day and age, man. This it's gotten so far out of hand. It'll be a miracle. It'll be an absolute miracle to turn it around. But I got faith, you guys. I really do got faith that we can do this, man. We can make a fucking difference in so many innocent children's lives, from becoming victims, and to stop being victimized. Like, we have to be their voice. They don't have that voice. We have to be that voice. That's our job. That's our responsibility. For sure.
What's that noise?
For sure. It's probably my mom.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to shut down part of the house. And some of the
That's
house
right.
is noisy on this side. I'll be
That's
back
right,
in my
Cash.
bedroom in a few minutes.
Awesome. We're going to drop
It's
down
okay.
on.
Mom, can you just mute your mic for a minute though, Mom?
Can you mute me? Because for some reason,
can't.
when I mute myself, oh, you can't? Let me see if I
Wait,
can
maybe I
mute
can.
myself.
Nope, I can't. Nope, I can. I can.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But Cash has got it right there. I got what he said, his comment pinned on the front of the screen there. He says, we got to at least try.
Yeah.
We have to at least try. If we don't succeed, what do we lose?
And who is going to be the voice for them?
Nothing. If we don't succeed, we lose nothing. The situation continues to get worse, and that's the way it is. And that's fucked up to say that, but that's how it is.
I think every time you talk about it, you're succeeding.
Absolutely.
If we don't succeed, then unfortunately, kids are going to go through it. But what I will say is, anyone touches my fucking children,
They'll be a dead
and I'll
motherfucker.
bring all holy fucking hell on top of them, and that's before Dragon gets to
Absolutely.
them.
Oh, absolutely. That's before Uncle Aaron fucking gets to him.
Mm-hmm.
I will get a fucking boat, and I will roll that son of a bitch all the way across the fucking pond, and I will be the first one to get to him.
I'm going to drop
That's
down.
for real.
I'm going to go to bed, mate.
Yeah.
I will see you on another show, hopefully, soon.
All right, my friend.
Thank you for having me on the show, and
Thanks for all you do, Martin.
thank you, Midnight, for sharing.
That's okay. I'm probably going to go hide in a hole for the next couple of days, but I'm good.
It's good that you
But-
shared.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Martin, my wife said thank you for all you've done for the channel, too, as well.
Yeah.
You're a definitely very well accepted and awesome addition to the GTK community, for sure.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you, Mrs. Boss, as well.
Uh-huh.
I'll
No,
get down
it's
there.
not
Okay.
Mrs. Boss. She is the boss.
Yeah, she is the
No.
boss.
Yeah. Okay. Boss
She's
of the boss.
She's the boss.
She's the boss.
She's
of
the boss of
yeah.
bosses. Lord,
Okay. Big boss
Yeah,
lady.
Sugar Glider's the big boss.
Yep, she is.
Later.
Later, Martin.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I guess I gotta stay on to talk, but no, I agree with you. Get to know it does need to be talked about, and all you can do is keep trying. And that's the thing is like I don't have a problem talking about. I have a problem talking about my story.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
I don't have a problem advocating for it.
I'm the same way.
And as far as the kids situation goes, dude, I'm lucky I'm still alive, let alone not behind bars.
I think every one of us are.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean,
I know I am. I'm extremely lucky to be sitting here today.
Well, being that I was just, I just moved back to an area where I'm more likely to see a motherfucker right now. Pardon my language. I haven't seen him since one of my kids have told me.
Mm-hmm.
And it is taking everything out of me not to find him. Like, all I do is sit in my apartment right now. I'm scared of going outside my place. I told Opa she better have some bail money for me soon.
Don't take what I'm about to say wrongly, but this is honestly how it works. You doing that, you're still giving that motherfucker power over you, B. You're still letting him dictate what you do in your life. You need to take your power away from him.
But like you said, somebody touches your kid, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill somebody, right? You're gonna go after somebody, right?
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah. Well, he's been untouched and left alone for a very long time.
Hey, my abuser has never faced the music for any crime he committed after 1984, including me, my brother, a few of my cousins, a couple of my uncles, and probably hundreds of other children after that. So I get what you're saying. I honestly do. I get what you're saying. But you not leaving your house and you not doing this and you not doing that. I did the same thing for the longest time. And one day I was like, you know what? Why am I still allowing this piece of shit to have this kind of power and control over me? Because that's what he's doing. This person that did this to you, B, they're still, even though you haven't seen for however long.
Not the person that did it to me. Not the person that did it to me. A person that did it to one of my kids.
Right, but still to you though.
Well, yeah.
Just because it was your child that it happened to, it still happened to you.
Yeah, technically,
absolutely.
if they hurt your kids, they're hurting you.
For real.
Yeah.
That's why I always say these crimes are not just about the physical victim. There are so many victims down the line. Like my children were victims of mine and my wife's sexual abuse before we even had kids together. Does that make sense?
Yes, but so in my mind though, a part of me feels like I'm already in prison with the pain and the suffering and everything else that it's caused.
Yeah.
So why not do it? Why not go to fucking prison for the right reason?
Because then what are your kids gonna do?
Because then what are your kids really going to do? Where are your kids going to be at then? Yeah, they might be with their dad, or I don't know your situation. I'm just saying they might be with their dad. They might be, but they don't got their mom. That's not fair to your kids. They've already, your kid that this happened to, the kid that this happened to, that kid's already lost so fucking much. He doesn't need to lose something else now, does he?
You know, that is part of the reason. That is part of the reason why I've held back so bad.
I mean, I get it. I get it. Like I go to counseling every day, every week. I go 2 times a week. I do DBT and shit. I have to drive by the motherfucker's apartment every single day that I go to counseling, going there and coming home. I have to drive by this motherfucker's apartment, knowing he's sitting right there, and keep on driving.
Hell no. Hell no. How?
You know why I do that? You know why I continue driving? Because it would be as easy as it would be for me to go in there and have exactly as easy as it would be for me to go in there and have a party with this motherfucker, and that's what I'm going to call it, is a party, because I would be having fun. I guarantee you, there would be one of us having fun and one of us wouldn't be.
Well, I'd be
as easy as it would be for me to do that,
really.
but my kids would end up suffering, and that would just create further victims of this motherfucker's nastiness.
Yeah, it's not fair to them. Yeah.
It's not fair to the kids, man. It's not. Plain and simple, it's not. I'm not trying to harsh on you or anything. I'm just telling you, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Like, that's the reality of it for me. Like, if something happened to my kids, I would honestly pick up the phone. I call the police and I would say, so-and-so did such and such to my child. On your mark, get set, go. Better find me before I do, because then this is going to go from a motherfucking case of child molestation to a case of motherfucking murder and first-degree premeditated murder. 100%. I would feed a motherfucker to their own dog. And I mean that piece by piece.
But that's the thing, is like, I've come up with crazy ass ideas. I'm always brainstorming crazy ass ideas. And I'll tell you, I've come up with some weird ass fucking crazy ideas. Like, okay, so you can't make somebody go on a fishing trip or have somebody go on a fishing trip with you when you've reported him, right? But I can. And I'll be taking a lot of fishing trips with those that aren't in jail. You see what I'm saying? You read between the lines on what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. But I get you. I get you 100%. I get you. I get you. I 100% understand what you're saying. But I also know that if I went and did this thing to this person, or you went and did this thing to that person, your kids are now going to be further victimized by that motherfucking person.
Well, if there's a boating accident and he's not tied to me, I mean, it's an accident, right?
Well, you'll forever be tied to him. You'll forever be tied to him. Does that make sense? If you think for 1 second that he would just disappear and you're not going to be part of that, and you're not going to be person of interest, you're fucking crazy. I guarantee you. That's how it works.
Well, no, I'd be a person of interest if I took the guy that did it to me. But if I took the guy that did it to you, why would I be a person of interest? We on a fishing trip. Shit happens, dude.
Well, right. But see, the whole thing about it is I wouldn't want, like, if anybody has the right to do anything to this parasite that did this shit to me, it's me. And it's not my, even, it's fucked up. As hard as it is for me to say this right here, because I'm all about, like, give me the gun myself, give me the gun, I'll do it myself on all these motherfuckers, straight up.
But then you have to.
I still have to answer to God for that in the end, and I still have to carry that on my conscience. And
I'd never be able to kill anybody, dude.
Oh, I would.
I can make them wish they were dead and make them wish that to the point where they take their own life, but I could never kill anybody.
That's fucked up, Candy Rapper. That's fucked up, Ken.
I'd be able to torture a motherfucker to wanting to do it, but I wouldn't do it myself.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, no, I just hope someday that you find the strength to come and tell somebody your story about what's happened and just, you know what I mean? If nobody should ever carry around this pain, and Midnight knows what it's like. I mean, we all know what it's like.
Well, just
Just
talking this
quickly
much,
to cover
honestly.
Candy's comment, that sounds very similar to someone who is quite close to me. Like, their abuser lived with their mother. So it basically cut them off from that side of their family too. Which sucks.
My wife's mom's left with my wife's abuser. 100% abandoned her. Took his side in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Straight up. It's fucked up. Sat by him in the courtroom, disowned my wife, all kinds of shit, man. It's just bullshit.
Well, believe it or not, honestly, I will have to say, even not telling my story and just being here and being here for Midnight and listening and hearing other people and being accepted, even though I'm not telling my story, that alone has lifted a lot off of me, because to me, it's not about the story. To me, it's the damage of what it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will have to say, honestly, I really do. I feel a lot better.
Good.
And trusted, believe it or not. Like, the thing is like, I don't trust. And you guys aren't questioning me whether or not I have a true story.
I never question anybody's story when it comes to this stuff. It's not right.
No. The thing that annoys me, and I keep thinking about it, is if a dog was to attack a child or anyone, that dog would be destroyed. So why do we have prisons full of pedophiles? Why doesn't the same apply?
Fucking exactly. Midnight.
It's still fucking wrecking their life.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, a dog attack could leave you with life-changing injuries. But a sexual attack on a child leaves you with life-changing fucking trauma.
Yeah.
If not physically, for sure mentally. Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're always going to have that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Oh,
for me,
I got physical and mental fucking trauma from mine. It was fucking,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, and see, and I can speak on both those topics because I have recently been attacked by a dog. I'm straight PTSD'd the fuck out of over that shit. I hear a dog barking around on delivery. I'm hypersensitive. I'm like freaking out, shaking, ready to break down. You know what I mean? And I've been both those situations, dude. That dog was put down to attack me. Why can't I do it to why can't the person who sexually attacked me be put down like a mutt?
Exactly.
That's what I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's because the people that make those laws have to be pedophiles.
Stupid, it really is.
Like, they
But
just
Candy, I really do feel for you.
Absolutely.
And what I'm finding more and more, like, the more and more people I talk to, the more people I'm finding who never got justice because their abusers are dead. And that really fucking annoys me.
Yeah.
Because I know how that feels. It's like I've got a few people who I'm close to who were abused, and their abusers just, no, they're gone. Fuck it. Because that then makes you feel like you don't matter. Because they're gone, there's nothing we can do. Oh, sorry. Sorry that happened to you.
Yep.
And
It's
it's
fucked
straight
up.
up fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's any kind of level of fucked up you can imagine. It's that fucked up on that level.
To know that there's no chance of him getting justice, that's a lot to take.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's a lot.
And that just proves how big of cowardly pieces of shit these pedophiles are. They would rather kill them. I won't say unalive. So they would rather hang themselves like a fucking bitch dog than to face the fucking music.
Yep.
That's
because
how I will
they
always
know they
say
ain't
that.
going to survive in prison.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I mean, you watch any prison showing why they kill within the prison, even if their time's almost up. And I've watched those shows, and they said because even though we break laws and we're in here for certain reasons, there's two things we do not accept. One of them is fucking with kids, and another one is rape.
That's why a lot of them don't do that much
Yeah.
time in prison.
Yeah. That's why a lot of them don't do a lot of time in prison. And
They
see,
protect them.
and see nowadays these prison shows that everybody's watching, they're not as up to date as most people might think. Like in my state, they're building a separate section of the prison for pedophiles, to where they don't have to go on into general population. They can hang out with their other little pedophile buddies and talk about their glory days of raping fucking children.
That trailer park, I don't know where it's at, but they're
Seriously.
all pedophiles that live in this trailer
We
park.
already
Seriously.
have that.
Yeah.
Our,
You know? Yeah, it's
our
ridiculous.
prison, like the big prison in Glasgow, it's getting shut down. And they're building a new one. But at the minute they've got, I think it's C block they call it, and that's where all your child abusers go and everything else. And they done a TV program like a few years ago now, maybe like eight or 9 years ago, and they actually interviewed the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm attracted to kids, yeah." And the guy went, "Would you do it again?" And he went, "Yeah." I'm sorry, but I would have took a bullet to his fucking head.
I gotta go somewhere to get Wi-Fi first.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like
Quite straight
yeah,
about it. Yeah, I would do it again.
yeah,
It's not something
and
I
I
can
mean,
change. He actually likened it to being, apparently, if you can be born homosexual, you can be born attracted to children. I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either. I think you're a sick
No.
motherfucker and you should be executed on the spot. That's what I think.
Yep.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
see, I think there's a fine line between it.
If you're sexually attracted to your own children or children in general, you're a sick motherfucker and you should be executed on the spot.
Oh yeah,
There's
absolutely,
there's no rehabilitating a
absolutely.
pedophile. There's no coming back from
No,
that shit.
I get you on the pedophile thing. I thought she was talking in general, and I'm like, well, wait a minute here.
No.
No, she legitimately said they were attracted to their own children. Boom, kill them on the spot. I don't give a fuck.
See, that's the one thing where obviously, like, well, for obvious reasons, suicide's a touchy subject for me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't go into great detail about it. But if you're born attracted to children, that's the one time I would see suicide as being the acceptable answer. Just off yourself. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. There's no help.
No,
Well, see,
there
I
is
know how you feel about religious, your background and all that stuff, Midnight. But like the Bible itself says, anybody who should cause harm to one of these little ones would be better for them to tie a millstone around their neck and be dropped in the depths of the ocean. God himself is telling them to go. It would be better for you to commit suicide. That way you don't get to stand in front of me and feel my wrath of what happens to the motherfuckers who mess with children. It'd be better for you to wander off in purgatory for the rest of eternity to do that than to hurt a child.
Yeah.
Period.
And I agree.
That's what it says. Yes.
Just not
absolutely.
with God stuff.
What's that? Yeah. Right.
See, and that's where I struggle with, things happen for a reason.
Well, I'm trying to figure that one out myself.
Repeat.
I'm trying to figure that one out myself. I'm trying to come to terms in reality with that myself. Like, if everything happens for a reason, then I want to know why it happened to me and what reason it was for. If that reason was for me to stand up here and do what I'm doing today, then I can understand that. But still,
I do believe that. But it's not just that. It wasn't just that. Because what I learned through mine was to teach me a lesson that was saying, hey, you're worthy. Your voice can be heard. It's to build your self-confidence in my eyes.
Right. I get that. I do.
I mean, there could be more to it, but that's pretty much the gist of it, to pick us up, to make us stronger.
Right.
Here's an idea.
Sure.
Chemical castration.
It's only thing chemical castration is proven is to make the person who's been chemically castrated a more violent offender. Is all it's proven to do. because a lot of times these crimes that these sexual crimes that they're committing, it's not just about the physical sensation of ejaculation. It's the mental mind fuck that they get, that they pull over on these kids, that they get off on. It's that control. It's that so it just makes them it just makes them go more violent and turns them to be more mean. Is what it does.
Then
I say fuck
suggest you
chemical
just fucking
castration.
cut it
I say
off.
bullet to the brain. What's that? Sorry, Midnight.
I said if it's just if chemical castration's not gonna work, then just fucking cut it off. Or blood
I just say
them, yeah.
shoot
The
them in the
reason
face.
why I say it's more of a to teach you that you're worthy, to pick your self-esteem up more, is because to me, I don't feel like before it was done that it was that any of us, and I could be wrong by stating this, but that any of us that had it done to us was one of those people that were outspoken and talked about it. Because look at they prey on the weak, they prey on the ones that have self-esteem issues, you know, the ones that aren't gonna just be like, hey, so and so did something to me, you know. And in my opinion, you know, it's a predator thing.
Yeah, it is a predator thing, and like thinking back on like when I was being sexually abused and things I do remember, I can honestly see for my abuser, it was equally about the physical gratification as it was the mental mind fuck that he had on me.
Control.
The control, holding a gun to my head, telling me, you tell your mom and dad, I'm gonna do this to you while I shoot your parents in front of you, kind of shit. The mental mind fucking control that they have, that's what really gets it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you take somebody who's addicted to having that mental mind control, that fuckery over an innocent child, and you take away their sexual gratification out of doing shit, how frustrated would you be? How violent would you become if you couldn't do one thing that you want to do? You just become fucking colder, more callous, and more evil than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what the rate of reoffending is on pedophiles, on sexual
Far
abusers?
too high.
99%.
Yep.
Actually, I think it's 98, but 99% of all pedophiles will reoffend. Why even contemplate any kind of rehabilitation for them? They have proven it throughout history, time and time again, that it don't work.
Is so high.
That's why it's so high. Because there is no fixing them. The only way to fix them is to send them early to a date with God. Period.
Yep.
Or whoever your higher power is, or whatever you believe. Like that's what it is. That's the only way to combat it.
Yeah.
Publicly execute them. Make it a pay-per-view event. Make it a pay-per-view event. Once every 6 months, put all pedophiles in the fucking arena, let them fight to the death, and then walk out there when the last one's standing and blow his fucking head off.
So that way it's on them. You know what I mean? For taking another life. You know,
For real.
each other out.
That's honestly how I feel about it.
Yeah. No, I say we just make a nice incision down their back, reach in, rip out the fucking ribs and kill them. Goodbye.
Sounds like a good idea to me. However the fuck I want to do it. Like, I'm serious. Like this motherfucker that did this to me murdered a whole part of my life that I never even knew existed and will never know existed. I don't know what innocence is. Think about that one. He murdered that.
Yeah.
He deliberately premeditated murdered my innocence. And I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
What's the proper sentence for that kind of shit? 6 months? 10 years? What?
And however many other
Yes.
right?
You know what I mean? It's just fucked up all the way around. And the thing that's really sad about it is there's not enough people out here that want to help and do something about it and change it because, oh, it's not happening to my kid, or it doesn't directly affect me, or I don't have kids. Oh, you know somebody who does have kids. Do you not care about children at all? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I really don't get
So
it.
how much money how much do you need?
Yep.
I still don't have your number, V. Like, I lost all my numbers out of my phone, so there is that. But, um, yeah. So, how you feeling, sweetheart? Midnight. How you feeling, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's almost 3 in the morning, but I'm okay.
Well, we've made it through another day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yes, big brother. We made it through another day, and I'll be glad to make it through another one tomorrow.
Yeah, I ain't there yet.
Hey, I'm trying to help you there.
Just take 1 minute at a time.
You know. But, you know, this topic, like, I get it. I get why people don't want to talk about it. You get why
Yeah.
people don't want to talk about it. We lived through the reasons why people don't want to talk about it because it's fucked up.
Yeah.
So that should make people want to talk about it to put an end to it. To put an end to the shit.
Oh, fuck.
No, we didn't get any giraffes either, Cash. I tried, but I got caught. Like, I would try to sneak out a seal and a meerkat and a giraffe and a hippo, and I got busted, okay? My fucking pants weren't big enough, and I looked kind of weird and bulky, and nope, it didn't work. I tried. I tried.
I looked at all the threes. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Wow. For fuck's sake, Cash says. I know, right? I know. I don't make a very good thief. I'm sorry.
Try harder next time.
Look, I don't know how much harder I could try. You ever tried smuggling out a rhino and an elephant and a zebra and a fucking giraffe and a meerkat?
Yep.
Out of anywhere? It's not easy, is it?
No. Hey, Opa!
What's up, Opa?
Opa's back. Opa's back.
Opa, we're calling it out here. We're calling you out here again. Like, you need to get up here on panel with us because you haven't been on one of my panels forever. And we miss you over here. And just like old times, you know, you need to get back up here. For sure. Opa's a giraffe. We all know. And I'm a light post. Hey, if zebras can pose as elephants, because that's what happened today at the zoo. We were looking at the elephant exhibit and they were all fucking zebras in there. Why not? I could be a land post. Zebras are identifying as elephants, and fucking meerkats are identifying as fucking flying saucers, and it's a crazy world out there these days. I'm saying.
I want to identify as a toaster.
A toaster?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of fun. Always be popping up, scaring the shit out of people. That's a good one.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Identifies a spinner.
My wife said she identifies as a fidget spinner. So there you go. There you go. But once again, everybody, I appreciate you being here and helping support my sister and hearing her story. And I hope that hearing her story helps give people the courage and strength to come forward with their stories, whether it's to somebody on this panel or in your own personal lives or a counselor. I hope it gives somebody the strength and courage to do it. And once again, like, I appreciate you coming and telling your story again.
Yeah, thank you.
Midnight for sure. It's just a fucked up world out there,
I hope
and
someday I can be that strong.
yeah.
Huh? What?
My wife said my wife said
I
she
hope
hopes.
someday I can be as strong as you are to tell my story too.
I'm sure you will be.
And that goes for
Someday.
everybody. I hope everybody ends up getting that strength and courage to come forward and tell their story at some point in time. I talked about it as a kid and a little bit throughout my life, but not to the extent of putting it out there for the whole world to know. I know it's hard. You know, I think part of me, I'm not even gonna say I think, I now know a part of me understands why I tell my story like I do. I'm hoping at some point in time that the motherfucker hears my story and he knows I'm talking about him and it makes him realize kind of some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of one of my hidden hopes there, I guess you could say.
What?
Cash. He's like, for fuck's sake, you just but when meerkats rule the world with their rainbow striped dogs, I hope you reflect. I hope I reflect too, nice and bright. Don't want to get run over by a whole truck of meerkats. That's for damn sure. Just saying. I'm just saying.
He's stuck on that meerkat thing, isn't he?
He is. I think he needs to change his name to Meerkat. Myself. All in favor of Cash changing his name from Cash to Meerkat? Say aye.
Cashmere cat.
Cashmere Cat?
Cashmere cat. Get it? Cashmere cat.
Cashmere Cat. That's good. That's good.
Oh God.
I know, right? I know, right?
Mhm.
We know you come with a pre-warning, Cash. We know, we got it. It's all under control, I think. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right. We're on a mission. We got to go get a bunch of fucking candles because for some goddamn reason they turned our power off because the shit didn't go through, the payment didn't go through or some shit. So now we're without power all night long, and I'm not in a good mood about it.
So fun.
What's that?
Said that sounds fun.
Yeah. Not really. I gotta go fucking spend money on shit that I don't want to buy, but gotta be able to see shit. So there is that. Never change my name. Yeah, we will. I'll get figured out. You'll be the lampshade candy wrapper? All right. What's Dark Dragon doing? Is he sleeping?
No. It's watching TV.
No.
I am
What's
actually
up,
gonna
Dark
go
Dragon, you
because
big
it's
sexy
like
son bitch?
I'm going because I'm tired and it's 3 a.m.
Okay, sweetheart. All right, so everybody flood this chat with some purple hearts for Midnight one last time for me, please. I'd appreciate it. And
Love you, Midnight.
if you ever need anything, just you know how to get a hold of me, sweetheart. Give me a call. If I hear my phone, we'll answer. You know that.
Yeah.
Once again, I know what kind of bravery it takes to do this, and I know what kind of courage it takes to do this. And thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting just the belief that children shouldn't have to go through this shit. You know what I mean? I really do appreciate it. And hopefully sometime in the near future we can make a difference in reality.
We're making a difference.
Sleep well, sweetheart.
Good luck tomorrow. Alright.
Well, all right, sweetheart. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really sure how to close this one out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to figure something out off the top of my head here. But just know that if you're going through the same similar thing and it's happened to you before and all that, just know that there's people out there to support you for sure, and quit giving these parasites that power over you, because that's what you're doing. I know it sounds fucked up to hear it like that, but that's what's happening. We got to break those chains that bind us to these parasites. Yep, we got to save other people from becoming victims for sure. And the best way to do that is through word of mouth and get the knowledge out there, awareness, and yeah, like I said, I don't even know how to close this one out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, B? Hello?
Oh, I'm good. I just want to say love you, Midnight. I forgot I couldn't chat.
Be patient, it's a student driver.
Oh my gosh. Scary.
So, yes. So, I'm just going to close it out in true G2K fashion for real. Two favors, please. 2 favors. Number one, try to love one another, because we might not get a chance to do so tomorrow. And number 2, tell your friends about them, because you're going to want to know, get to know. This is get to know, and if you don't know, you'll soon know, get to know, Later, good night, everybody. And once again, thank you, Midnight, for telling your story. I really appreciate it, and we are out of here.